We are live.
Love that for us.
I love this song.
Your needs. Bad girl won't tell what I do to you. Dance with me, I want ya. Oh, that
Hello,
was a
hello,
good
hello, everyone.
time.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. This is Hablandoconbelili. We here on Thursdays, and today we have a special guest, which is my girl. That's my baby right here. We
Ah,
have Savina.
hey,
This is Savina.
y'all. Hi, Belly, and hello to the public.
Hello, hello, hello. We have gifted Savina. I'm gonna allow her to introduce herself. However, she is a great artist. She was born in the US. However, she's a Garifuna, just like me from Honduras. We just celebrated 28 years in Honduras. Last week on the 12th. So we still, here displaying who we are as a Garifuna. So today we do have this great artist from Brooklyn, New York.
Period. Well, that's born and raised in the Bronx. But of course, I reside now in Brooklyn. So I'm more of a New Yorker, just flowing with the wind.
Exactly. So I'm gonna let you just, for you to introduce yourself. So what's up?
Hi, Belly. One, thank you for inviting me on your show. It's truly an honor. We go way back. So it feels like a full circle now of just when we first met 3 years ago versus where I'm at now is just a huge abundance difference. So I'm just truly grateful and honored to be here.
Wow, you're looking amazing. What do you do to yourself? I
Oh,
see you, I see you different.
thank you. You know what? A lot of my friends and family and just the people around me been saying that. But it's abundance, it's clarity, it's peace.
Yes.
So when you truly get in tuned with yourself and you just know who you are and your purpose on this earth, you just glow differently. You glow differently. Self-care comes to you times 10. It's all energy. And the energy around me is just been nothing but purity, good energy, good vibes. The people I have around me, they just pour life into me, supporting me, truly wanted to see me win. So that's why I have glowed up so much because you don't realize that it's the people you have around you that suck that energy out of you, which can bring you down. It affects your hair, it affects your face, it affects your skin, your body. So when you let all of that go, and you truly realize that you are that girl or you are that guy, everything shines bright on you. Everything changed. So that's what happened to me within the last 2 to 3 years. It's just a change in environment, change in energy, change in people. God bringing me the right people in my life who is happy within themselves. So it now reflects on my skin, my hair, my body, and my life decisions.
No, absolutely. Because I remember, like I was telling you earlier, I was watching your videos, but we connected about 3 years ago.
Hmm.
And I was telling you, you look totally, totally different.
Hmm. You
So,
did.
whatever's going on, continuing with that. Your energy is positive. It's
Oh, thank
just
you.
like, I could see the glow all over you, girl.
Oh, thank you. Definitely, it's love within myself. When you start to love yourself, and I've always been a big person on self-love and then taking care of me, but this is different.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is different, and I love it.
Wow.
Hmm.
So, talk to us. Who is Sabina? For those that don't know who you are, just give our listeners or listeners to be later on who's going to watch this video. Who are you?
Oh, I love that question. So, of course, my name is Savina. That is my artist name, but a lot of you know me by Dara Lee, which is my first name. Savina comes from, I was actually named by my great great grandmother from my father's side. Her name is Savina. So a lot of people be like, where Savina comes from? Well, that's my middle name. It's me, it's who I am. Plus, it just rolls off the tongue a lot easier when people call me or just when my name get announced. So I just prefer Savina. And plus, it's a beautiful meaning behind the name. So just to give you a little insight on that and just who I am, I'm a Garifuna American queen, born and raised in the Bronx, New York, come from a beautiful Garifuna background. Um, I have six siblings, grew up in a home full of love in the Bronx, but who I am overall as an artist, I'm a singer, I'm a writer, I'm a director, I'm a producer, I'm a creator, I'm a talent coach, I'm a developer. Like, this is just who I am, and I've always just been that way. So add, I was able to just merge who I am as a person with the gift God gave me, which is the gift of voice, the gift of singing, the gift of being able to connect with people. And then I brought it together. And now I've built Savina Entertainment and I'm taking it to the next level. And I was able to create a baby, which is my album. So I'm excited. And that's who I am. And that's who I will always be, but just taking it to the next level.
And I'm very proud of you.
Thank you.
I seen you the struggle,
Hmm.
the changes, environment, et cetera. And we
Hmm.
already know, that business is not easy at all.
Hmm.
And you have, staying, you still standing and you still
Yes, I am.
where do you get the energy to say, well, you know what? I'm going to compose such a year. I'm bringing up a video. I'm doing this. How do you stay positive in an industry that there's so much of a competition?
Oh man. So that's an easy question to answer. And I'm going to answer that with all of my heart. It's easy for me to stand out because I'm in competition with myself. I don't compare myself to nobody. I've never been the type to compare myself to anybody. I've always been the girl, the woman who support others, see what they do, love it, encourage them, but also respect the people around me who was experienced. And I've never challenged those type of people who was around me who was already getting it. I've just watched to learn, to take it in and be grateful enough with the environment that I was around so that I can gravitate towards that and turn it into a me moment. What did I learn from this? What can I learn from this? And how can I make it Savina? So I was always grateful to be in whatever room I was in and gravitate towards that and just be a better version of me, if that makes sense. Because when you walk into a room and you see people doing better than you or doing just as good as you don't compare yourself. That's how failure happens. So I was always good in that department where I was able to shine bright and stand out regardless because I was always in competition with me, always wanting to make myself a better version of me. I was always looking at myself in the mirror and like, how can I be better today versus how I was yesterday? And then how can I incorporate that into my music? So that's what stands me out. It's just me looking in the mirror, worrying about me and minding my business and staying away from trouble.
Absolutely. I know you work, you have
I
other
do.
applications, you have your music, your
Hmm.
recording. How do you stay, motivated? How do you stay, um, how do you grind all this, business that you have in your hand and you have your own business?
Hmm.
How do you do it?
Because I want to win. When you have the will to win, and you believe in yourself so much, there's nothing ever too much when you're not where you want to be yet. So, because I have a vision already and I know what I want, and I've always dreamt of that since I was a little girl, it was a gift. It is a gift. So, while in the process of aiming towards my success and balancing my personal life with the music life, I won't say it's easy because I went through some shit in the past, but I was able to learn from my past experience on how to better balance life life management, just a little bit more structure. So it did took a little while to get here, but I had it in me all along.
Absolutely,
Hmm.
absolutely.
Hmm.
And
Thank you.
talking about that, it is important to have the power of resilience, because sometimes in order for us to get someplace or to win,
Hmm.
we have to go through tribes, tribulations,
Hmm.
situations, all kind of Asians, right?
Hmm.
Right. And it's
Hmm.
easier sometimes to say, you know what? I'm just going to give up. I'm just going to put that on the side and I'm not going to continue.
Hmm.
And then at the end of the day, when you take that road, who's going to really win? Sometimes nobody wins because, okay, you just giving up because of something. But I think the main core of life is you going through what you have to go through, whatever's already, designed for you at that time. That's what you're going to go through it.
Hmm.
Just get up one day, say, you know what? Oof, I'm good. I'm here,
Yes,
right?
that's true.
And that's
Hmm.
what I see with you because, like I kept telling you, oh my God, I see such a growth on you. I see the light in you,
Oh,
and
thank
and
you.
one thing that I want you to always remember. I
Hmm.
remember when you told me, Belly, and we didn't mention years, but you say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna be that, I'm gonna do that. And when you called me up, I was just like, okay, and whatever you presented, I was just like, this is it. Because when you bring something into this earth and you mention it and you claim it,
Hmm.
go for it. Because at
Hmm.
the end of the day, it's not for other people to win. It's
That's
for
true.
you to win, right?
That's
To
true.
showcase who you are, show up who you are, and inspire other people.
Hmm. That's absolutely true. And I get told that every single day, especially by my team. Say every day, girl, you the light. You such a light. And I'm like, oh my God, thank you very much. Thank my ancestors.
Absolutely, absolutely. And also,
Mhm.
too, I think it has to do with the community that you work with.
Mhm.
You're always among people. There's a discipline among that also. So that plays a
Mhm.
lot with your personality.
Oh my God, yes. The discipline, the understanding who I am as a woman, as a friend, as a artist, as a businesswoman, that comes a lot into play with who you choose to keep around. And when you realize your worth, the people around you know your worth and they will treat you as such. So, because I recognize that now and I love me more than ever, I just feel like the universe is connecting with me and connecting with me and brought me people who feel the same about themselves. So, when we all are together, it's abundance, it's love, it's respect, it's understanding. And the biggest thing of all is supporting one another, achieve our goals, and I'm blessed to already have people around me who have reached all of their goals. And now they're here on this earth helping out people like me to reach that level of success. So
Absolutely.
that gift came from God because I've healed.
So
Hmm.
let's speak about a little bit about music.
Oof,
So,
love it.
Closer.
Hmm.
That video, I think it was 4 years ago when you showcased it, right?
Yeah, like 2020. I with Closer, that song was in creation since 2019.
Hmm.
So that's when the idea and the creation came about, when I thought of it, and the producer that I had a part of my team at the time presented his business to me, and I believed in his approach. So, because I believed in his approach and wanted to give him the opportunity to shine bright like the diamond, I at the time was excited about meeting. That gave him the battery and the will that he needed to showcase his work, and he presented that to me. I love the start of the creation, but of course, with me being a producer as well, I gave him some insight of how I want the beat to sound, the direction I wanted to go in, who inspired me, what I see that artist doing, and what I want to do in my own way. So it was a discussion between me and the producer who created the beat first before anyone else got involved.
But where was that video? Where that video took place?
So I met Tatiana. Shout out to Tati, Poster Girl Marketing. I give her a shout out because that's still my girl. Um, when her and I started to work with each other, it was during COVID. I was looking for a publicist and kind of just understand the music industry a little bit more. So when the universe brought her to me, because that's God, that's the universe, when they brought her to me, it was during 2020, COVID just hit. And I was a little devastated because the project, the song itself, we already finished recording it. I finished writing it. It was just more of everyone who put their part into the song. It was already done. I had the music, but now I wanted to create a video. So something just told me to reach out to her marketing company. I did. She loved what she seen. She saw that I was completely different from what's in the game now. Then as well as now, she saw that, oh, who's this girl from Central America, Honduras? Singer talento, catrachos, talking about this and that. Like, who are you? She was intrigued. She was blown away. So she wanted to be a part of what I had going on. And she found the locations. I told her a little bit of what I wanted to do. We brainstormed together, two beautiful women coming together with a mission. And she was on it. She jumped on it. She presented me, she was looking for a pool location. Um, Based on who was still renting out their homes during COVID. And although the world was shut down, the world really wasn't shut down. People were still trying to find money and make side hustles. So renting a pool, which would probably cost like $1,000 for like 5, 6 hours, we found somebody who was selling it for like $200, allowing us to rent for 5 hours. It was all budget marketing. Then she used her connects, her pools, to find the second location, which was in Queens. Went over there and kind of look at the spots, which was the different rooms in the music video. That was actually a hidden game room. It was a Asian restaurant, but then when you go to the back, they had like hidden gambling rooms, game rooms, all this type of like escape rooms. I was like, oh, is this Leawood? But because it was COVID, the world didn't care about nothing. So I didn't care about nothing. I just knew I had a video I wanted to film. So we discussed budget with him. He gave us a phenomenal price. I think he charged me $500 for it, and it would have cost like $2,000 if it wasn't COVID. It was like everything came in my favor. She came along, found the locations based on my brainstorming. I came along, brought the talent, brought the music, the investment, because I'm an independent artist. I believed in myself so much, and I believed in this project so much that I was going to do anything and everything in my power to get that video up and running. Because if the world was going to end in 2020, then I'm going to end knowing that I filmed at least another video. So that was how I was able to bring closer music video to life, is truly believing in myself, believing in my publicist, and then making the calls to get the people involved with who I felt like had the power to bring the video to life like me. And then we all got to work, and boom, there was closer.
Wow. So the question is, what is the advantage being an independent artist?
Well, I love that question because I don't think a lot of people understand that. Of course, I would love a record deal, but I feel like in this day and age, there's more creative control. And if you want more creative control, you got to kind of do a lot of things by yourself. And because I was blessed with the gift to create, write, think, invest. Like I just have it all up here. Um, God and the universe just brought the right people along the way to kind of guide me with whatever information I need. But definitely, that's what kind of separates being independent versus a record label. But a lot of it has to do with funding. You
Yes.
have to fund, you have to invest. And the only way that you're going to put your money where your mouth is and you're going to invest is when you believe in yourself. You got to believe in you before anybody else can come along and want to believe in you. Got to believe in you before anybody else will believe in you. You got to believe in you before anybody else will give you their time. So there's no one around me that's giving me their time just for my funding or what I can pay and what I can give. Everyone gives me their talent first because I believe in them and they believe in me. Of course, nothing is free,
Mhm.
but my team believe in me so much that they are willing to go to the sky with me, and they know that blessings and abundance is going to come regardless because I'm that girl and I'm that real.
Hello.
Mhm.
Hello.
Period.
So if you following us, is your first time here, we here on Thursdays, we do showcase artists,
Mhm.
we interview business owners and entrepreneurs, and then if you want just a regular interview, you want to showcase whatever you want
Mhm.
to showcase, the doors are open. But follow Savina, go into her page. She has a page on YouTube where we are right now live.
Mhm.
Follow her music, give her a like. She got some great content. And hey, we're going to be talking about some projects that are coming up. But also,
Mm.
if we're all about the business around here. If you have
Mhm.
an event, something that you need some entertainment, holla back. She here. Right now we're about to make business. So we're about the entertainment, and we have a great artist here. She's in the city. If you live in New York, you live in the Bronx, Yonkers, the Staten Island, we have a great artist here. You just got to go into her page, send a message, connect with her. So in
Love
terms of
that.
that, uh, closer, love.
Mhm.
Talk to me about love language.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Love language. You know who did the beat for Love Language? It was Rambo. Rambo is a producer in Honduras. Rambo is the same producer that did the beat for my song with Dola called Private Party. So I guess we'll talk about that when that time comes because that's another adventure in itself. But love language, oh man, at that point, at that time when I was writing that song, and a lot of my songs have to do with personal experiences or the people around me. I'm really big on poetry and just expressing myself through lyrics or just writing my feelings down and I put it into a poem and then turn it into a song.
I was gonna
So
see, I was gonna ask you that how you get inspired. So talk to us about it because I already have it. I'm gonna ask her how she gets inspired, then start off writing.
you know what, all of that comes together, So yeah. So I get inspired by my personal story, what I'm going through, who I'm dating at the time, who I'm talking to at the time, which is why I say don't cross me because I'll write a whole song about it. But I think that's beautiful though, because that's me just expressing myself lyrically and connecting with people who's went through the same thing as me. I would rather use my words, which is powerful, to touch people's hearts in a positive way, whether they like it or not, instead of turning it into a negative and you piss me off, you upset me, and I have no control of my emotions. And next thing you know, violence, I'm going to jail, disrespecting each other publicly. It can go so many ways by taking it physical and not being able to control your emotions versus, you know what? I'm going to heal, I'm going to go through this, and I'm going to write a song about it. And
Yeah.
we'll talk about that more later because a lot of it had to do, that's how my album was able to be created. I had enough material. So, but that's really where a lot of my ideas and creativity comes from. It's just having the idea. Sometimes I feel it, sometimes I dream it. So I wake up and I'll have a pen and a paper next to me, literally next to my bed. I have to have it because sometimes I wake up with an idea, I got to write it down or I'll put it in my notes. So once I'm sure with the structure of how I want the song to sound and what I want it to be about and feel about, that's when I either write out some lyrics, harmonize a song or a beat, a melody, and then I'll record it on my voice note. And once I'm sure I want it to kind of sound like that or structure like that, like a little body of it, that's when I reach out to my producers. I'm like, yo, I got a project. I want you to hear this. Tell me what you think. And then, boom,
Wow.
magic.
So, in terms of that, I know, it's not every year that you're gonna come out with the music. So how do you spend studio time? Is it every month? I don't know much
Mhm.
about, you know, those type of stuff, but how do you, keep up, maintain your voice? Do you have a studio time?
Yeah. So I'm again, the creator of the universe, God Almighty, knows that this is what I want so much. So the opportunity always presents itself to me. When I was working with Tatiana, love girl, but in the beginning of our connection days, um, she wanted me to have consistency where there was a studio I was able to go to regardless of just what was happening in the world. So I did at a point had a music studio at my home, but of course life changed, things changed. That wasn't accessible anymore. And because that wasn't accessible anymore, my team wanted to think in advance and kind of prepare me like if this studio in your apartment is not it's not available for you anymore, or if it ever isn't available for you anymore, let's prepare you and make sure you will always have access to a studio. So being around women, strong, powerful, smart, ambition women, they was like, we don't ever want nobody to ever try to hold you back. So I got the connections for you. And I've been going to the studio to Jersey ever since. There are other music studios, little other places that I can go to, 911 in Brooklyn, but Jersey, um what I was going to do I have it in the top of my head and I bet you it's gonna come to me later. Patterson, New Jersey. So I was got up from my bed and took the bus from Brooklyn to Patterson, New Jersey at least twice a month, or three times a month, depending on my balance with work. The doors was open for me. The owner of the studio, Malik, shout out to Malik, who will be at my listening event. He opened his door for me. Tatiana, my former publicist, she brought me in the door with the right people and they embraced me. So I was able to have a limited access to the studio whenever I needed, and they made themselves available because they believed in me and they wanted to be a part of what I had going on because they see it, they want it, they it's like it's just something new. They want to be a part of something new, the next big thing. So they opened up that door, and that's how I was blessed to have access, was God and having the right people around me and saying that you never gonna fall, boo. We always gonna make sure you good. And that's how I had nothing but access.
Wow.
Hmm.
Amazing, amazing. So
Thank you.
besides of YouTube, where can we find your music?
Oh, yeah. So right now, all my social media handles is Gifted Savina. So on YouTube, just type in Gifted Savina and you'll see my former projects, which is the projects that actually got me to this amazing place today. And you know what's so funny?
Mhm.
I don't have that much music out. Shit, I think it's like four, maybe four, five. I did a couple of projects within the 10 years, but a lot of them was like SoundCloud and covers. Like I did really nice covers, bachata covers in the past with other producers. Like I was always dipping and dabbing and playing in the studio the last, I'll say, 14 years. But taking it to the next level and taking it seriously when I was like investing in myself, like I want to win. That was like 8 years. This ain't new to me. I've been doing this for a minute. This level of knowledge and wisdom comes with years of experience and having to have to go through a whole bunch of trials and tribulations with people. But I never looked at it like, now I don't look at it as in like, why did this happen to me? I look at it as in like, that was supposed to happen because I was supposed to learn this. So this is why I'm so prepared and just abundance keeps coming to me because I'm ready to accept and I have accepted why it had to happen because it turned me to a better artist, a better friend, a better, like, just a better human on this earth that I can actually now share my talent with the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Thank you.
know you have projects. There's an event that is coming up
Mm-hmm.
soon, right? We expect
Mm,
to have a huge event in June. Can you talk to us about that?
I love to. There's a few things happening, but let's definitely talk about June 21st. So, June 21st is Savina Entertainment, which is my company. The first album listening event by a Garifuna American female. Let's give a round of applause. Period. So this event is not just it's not just a party. It's not just a regular body. This is an entertainment business. This is the music industry. This is DJs, producers, publicists, marketing, cameras, reporters, investors, like the big dogs. The industry is coming in to listen to the latest and the newest sound in New York. Who this Savina? I'm hearing about Savina. Who this girl that was on Power 105 2 years ago talking about Garifuna American? What? Who this? Who this? Who this girl talking about? Ya no puedo más. Like, who this girl with the voice? Like, this event is going to be history in the making, one of the many, because it's by a female who put it together, who believed in herself so much. I believed in myself so much and worked hard when the odds was against me. The odds was against me, but the light said, no, 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 mommy, you gonna win. So it's a celebration of turning myself into an entertainment company, learning what I learned the last couple of years, and now ready to take it to the next level. Coming out with brand new music. What? If the three, four songs that I had before kind of shook the table a little bit, then imagine 11 new songs hitting the world.
Yes.
It's crazy. And the mood is different. I got a song coming out with Dolan, my new song with him. Like, we go way back. And now we able to recreate a new song. Like, y'all have no idea what's about to hit the waves because I'm about to shake the table. I'm about to change the game. I've definitely created 11 commercial songs. And it took me 2 to 3 years with my producer. Shout out to Slop. Shout out to Slop. Shout out to Malik. Shout out to Rock. Shout out to Dola. Shout out to Josh, who's in Nigeria. Shout out to Sony SNS. Like, when I tell you I have a team that came together, shout out to SKF Records Spice because he mixes and masters my music. Shout out to Jesse Pop Loop from Outlaws. When I tell you I was able to bring these grown, smart, talented men who have lives. These are men who have lives, got things to do, got money to make, but they still have their talent. And when I presented to them my business, as well as Santi, can't forget Santi because he's been riding with me for years. Once I presented them what I was working on and what I was doing, they was with me along the way, structuring, creating with me. So now the time is here for the world to finally hear what we been working on, what I put together. I'm about to shake the table and I just can't wait
That's
because this was a long time coming. I stood quiet, stood away, mind my business, admired people from afar, but I knew I was cooking up something real good. And June 21st will be a day where people get a sneak preview of a few of the songs, a little performance, a little oohs and ahs from me. And a little bit more of where Savina Entertainment is taking it to. It's gonna be worldwide. It's gonna be different. So it's people coming through to see when you believe in yourself and you make it happen, you make it happen.
right.
And that's what Savina Entertainment June 21st is going to be about. All about listening to what's new, what's happening, having fun, celebrating. And it's going to be located in the number one Haitian restaurant in Brooklyn, Golden Blue. It's the number one Haitian restaurant, a Caribbean owned big business restaurant is hosting a listening event by a Garifuna American artist. That's big in itself that another culture is embracing me as well. They're calling me the Honduran Shakira. Like, you're the Honduran Shakira. That's what they said to me. I was just like, wow, I love it. So the vibe, the food, the atmosphere, the environment, the people, it's I gotta share it with my fans, my friends, my family. Come through, come see what Savina been working on. Welcome to my world, baby.
That's
Hmm.
right. That's right. So is there any tickets on sale?
Absolutely. You go on posh.com. Link is on my bio on Facebook, my bio on Instagram. It is on my TikTok. It's literally on posh.com. Just type in Savina Entertainment, Savina Entertainment, or just type in Savina. I'll pop up in the SKU. But go to my link, takes you directly there. And as of 2 days ago, we was posting posters. So you never know. You might be walking through the streets of New York and you just see my poster right there with the QR code ready for you to scan, and it'll take you directly to purchase your ticket. Right now, it's an early bird special. It's $15. Get it because prices is actually going up because tickets are starting to sell out. So now the price will start going up, but get your tickets now. Early bird special. Who don't got $15? You got it. So let's go.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm so animated, but that's like the realest shit ever. Like, get your tickets. Let's have fun.
So the event is the 21st of June,
Yeah.
correct? What time?
Mm-hmm. Start doors open at 6, but I always say, hey, get there by 7. I'm looking into performing by 8, maybe 9. Who knows? Yeah, but doors open at 7.
Wow, amazing.
Get
So
there to
how do you
drink, get
feel?
there
Are
to
you
eat,
ready?
enjoy yourselves.
Are you ready? How do you feel?
You know, everybody been asking me that. My friends, even my good old friend Stacy, Miss Lokita, y'all know Stacy. Shout out to Stacy girl. But she, Bernice, a lot of like my peoples, they be like, "Oh, how you feel?" Especially Stacy. She definitely asked me how I feel, and it haven't. I said, I'm happy, I'm grateful, but I got work to do. I got a show to give. I got things to do. Like I have to prepare. And it's more like about time. 3 years. So I'm thankful. I'm grateful. But maybe I'll feel a little I know I'll feel a lot different when the day comes and I have a mic in my hand and I'm finally performing my hidden gems. That's what I want to feel. I want to know what that moment, that second right before I step out, like that's what I want to touch. But as of right now, I just I just want to prepare
Absolutely.
because it's like a million things that's going on in my mind on directions of how I want to present it. And should I do that? Should I do this? Should I wait? That's really where I'm at as far as presentation. But that's just who's not in their head, right? Who
Right.
don't have a million things of how to target what they want to do. But overall, the structure and whether it's happening or not, oh, it is. And my team is ready and they're excited. Everybody else is excited. Everybody excited, especially my friend Lisa. Love you, Lisa, who does my nails. Ooh, but that's my amiga. She was, Ben couldn't wait. She's so happy. Lisa Green, happy for me. Shout out to Lisa Green. Like my peoples, everyone around me is happy and can't wait.
We have to support,
Yeah.
because at the end of the day, as of now, first that I know of, especially in the city of New York, I don't hear about female artists,
Hmm.
I'm saying
Hmm.
it's like I know there must be people still working on projects and stuff like that, but
Hmm.
it's been years, years, years that we have not seen a female artist coming up,
Hmm.
from our neighborhoods, to
Hmm.
showcase this newer version of new music. So
Hmm.
I'm excited for you. Really
Thank
excited for you.
you.
Absolutely.
Thank
I'm so
you.
proud of you.
Thank you so much. Listen, I gotta represent for my ladies. I gotta represent for my ladies. And then on top of that, I'm definitely leading by example. A lot of the times, like there was, female artists before me that I truly respect. I respect I respect all artists. I love it all because I know how hard it is and how much energy it takes to bring any type of project to life or even to have the will to get out of bed to even do it. So I definitely respect the women before me and stuff like that because life could chew you up and spit you out real quick. But it's about accepting that it's okay. What you gonna do now? You gonna get up and try again, but be a better version of yourself? That's how I move. So that's why I've been blessed in that department because I got up and I said, all right, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this again. And I'm gonna do it better and I'm gonna learn from it because I like to sleep good at night. So I gotta represent for my women. And hopefully I pray and I know for a fact that while they watching me flourish and grow, do know the work came with it. But I hope you take it as in, you know what? I'm gonna take Savina's advice and I'm gonna look at the world like that so I can be a better version of me. So I definitely want to inspire a lot of women, but I inspire a lot of men. They watching me too. So whoever I can inspire, that means I'm doing my job on earth. My purpose is being fulfilled.
Awesome, awesome. So
Hmm.
aside, I know, You always on the go. So, do you have any other projects aside from June? Do you have anything going on?
I
No,
do,
don't spill the
and
tea.
I'm already working on my second. Like, I have a bunch of songs, so I have a vote now. I can sit here and say, "Woo!" The last 3 years, I've had to let it all out. I have definitely have a vote, but I will say this: I have added a few producers from Nigeria who is fire, fire. I cannot wait for y'all to hear the song I got with this artist named Josh. Woo, woo. But I just added a couple of producers from Nigeria to my team, and they've been cooking for me. And so far, I got a couple of hits on my side, some Afro beats, taking it to a different level. But I can only show it better than I can tell. As of right now, I can only give a little at a time, and that will be June 21st.
Right. So have you considered, now that you're doing crossovers with other uh, cultures, are you considering like maybe one day going internationally, go perform in different countries?
Hmm. From your mouth to God's ears.
Hey,
Been praying about a lot,
that's,
but that's the goal, that's the mission, and I'm going to do it. So I'm working on it, and I will, and I will. But until then, gotta create, and I've already created. So what's next?
flourish.
I'm gonna allow the world to listen. But I definitely got a couple of songs that's gonna shake the table, and I'm gonna be like this, shake it with it, because I cannot wait. I just can't wait. I want to see people happy, vibing, blasting my songs in their car, hear it going back on radio. I can't wait till I'm back on radio. Like just everything that's going to come. I'm just like, 3 years of all the pain, the crying, the frustration, and then having to have to heal. Like it's different. Some of my songs I listen to now, and I'm like, damn, I remember when this happened. I remember when that happened. And that's not even where I'm at right now. But I'm so glad I wrote music at that time because my voice, even how I sound when I sing, is different versus pain and happiness and lust and love. It's a vibe. But again, June 21st, get your
Exactly. Like,
tickets.
oh, can you share again where to get the tickets, where you're gonna be?
Yes.
Question.
Yeah.
Our tickets are gonna be available because you already know sometimes people don't want to go online. They may be people that just want to walk in. Are you gonna have tickets available for just walk-ins?
So as of now, um, yeah, but it again, I have so many great things coming up, and tickets are moving faster than what I was like. Oh my god, people really they coming through. So Lord knows what can happen because obviously, if it's full to capacity, then you ain't. I want everybody to get in, but of course, try to get your tickets. But I do understand there's a lot of last minute people too, who's on some like they'll find out 2 3 days. Some of them find out the morning of if they gonna go or not. You know what I mean? But either way, all are welcome. The door is open. Pull up, come through. It's gonna be in Brooklyn. Again, the number one Haitian restaurant in New York City. And the vibes is about to be lit.
Exactly. But we want to encourage the public today, the community. Do not wait around just to walk and get your tickets.
Don't
Get
wait. It's a
your
new
tickets.
day. It's
You want to secure your
2025.
tickets. When we go here to see concerts and stuff like that, we
You
don't
gotta get
really
your
get
ticket in
around.
advance.
Yes, yes. So we, encourage you guys, do not wait around. And then you're gonna get there. You may not be able to enter. So the best time to do it, get your ticket. $15 is nothing. Get
Yeah.
tickets.
Get your tickets, get in because you get your QR code, you get your ticket, and you guarantee get in because you bought your ticket versus standing online and not sure if you're able to get in. You're gonna be real tight coming to Brooklyn and you can't get in, even though the vibe is lit, but definitely get your ticket. I can't come outside and save anybody. I'm gonna be so
Right.
busy, ready to perform for you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, anything else you want to share before we do our closing?
um, yeah, I do have something I want to say.
Go ahead.
Believe in yourself and do understand that sometimes you might not understand why your surroundings or your environment is changing the moment that is happening, because it could get dark, it could get scary, it could get confusing, it could get hurtful. That goes for anyone around you. It could be mother, father, brother, sister, your boyfriend, your friend, doesn't even matter. Embrace the change, accept it, because honestly, because I have embraced my change, I've flourished so much. And I'm so thankful that I didn't question God. I just let it flow, let it be, healed. And now I'm in a great place mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
Wow.
So I want to share that with you guys to believe, trust the process, and win, and do it for you. God is going to make you a table in the presence of your enemies. But it's all about you winning for you and staying with a pure heart. That's how you're going to win, is staying clean with the light. And
Yes.
that's the best advice I have to say.
You give us a little bit of a cappella of love language.
Ooh, you really love that song.
Yes.
I'm thinking, I'm like, hold on, how to begin this start again? Um, Girl, I might have to do enough. Oof, I
Okay.
haven't sang love language in a minute. Like that's how a lot of us artists we be like, how the song go? I gotta hear it. Oh yeah, so a little bit, but definitely. Oh girl, I don't want to say it for a minute. Trying to think about the hook.
You got it here.
Yeah, let's play it a little bit. I'll jump in right now since you have it ready.
They say we crazy. They say we corny because we
Because we love each other, baby, with no worries. It be the same people watching our stories. It be the same people wishing bad upon me.
better
Wishing
on
bad upon me. Back up off my body. And see, I had to hear it for me to be like, oh, what I'ma do without your love. What I'ma do, cause I can't get enough. Que voy a hacer, que voy a hacer sin tu amor? Besándote a ti es la mejor lengua de amor para mí. Woo, you took me back, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I haven't done that in a little while, girl. Belly, belly. Thank
I
you for
thank you.
opening up that vote. I've been
Yes,
so focused on my new projects
yeah,
that I still got to embrace my baby projects, because those projects are the ones that open up the door for what's about to happen now.
absolutely. But I thank you. I appreciate you.
Oh,
And,
thank you. I
can't wait.
appreciate you.
I can't wait for the 21st. For this baby to come out.
Uh,
We inviting the entire community. It's gonna be a great weather. It's gonna be on a Saturday, so come down and
First day of summer,
yes,
National Music Day. Like it's we outside, and I'm always in my house. I love my house. You see my house? I love my house. But
absolutely.
when it comes to Savina Entertainment, we outside.
So come down, check Savina out, go into her page. She has some great project, and if you want to get in touch with her, she's here. I'm telling you, she's not just an artist, she's a businesswoman. You name it, she has it. You're looking for something, give her a call, because she here. And then what else? She's a makeup artist. She does it all.
Yeah, it's so funny. I am, but I've hung that up.
Yeah,
Because I have a makeup artist, I have a team, a glam squad. I let my glam squad just take care of me. I have my makeup artist. I have multiple hairstylists. I have my lash girl. I have like, yes, I'm still big on like I can dress myself. There's times that I don't need to hire my team. I could just do it on my own. Probably just go get hair and then do everything else because I went to cosmetology school. I graduated with my cosmetology license. Like I've been in in the cosmetic industry for over 15 years, managing, coaching, worked for high-end cosmetic brands. I've done it all. So the access, I have it. I'm so blessed that God gave me that access. But I definitely don't make myself available like that anymore. I have my team, but the advice, if needed, I definitely got the connects and the people. If your spirit is clean and good, I got you.
And so with that said, we're gonna close our program. We're gonna be back here next Thursday. As we
Mhm.
said, we're here for the community. Anything you want to display, we're here open. You just gotta send me a message. Our email is hablandoconbelili@gmail.com. And we're here every Thursday. Give us a like, follow us, and let's get this going.
Bye, y'all. See you guys June
Yes, so
21st. But make sure y'all follow me on social media so you can get all the
yes,
tea.
that's another thing. Follow on social media.
Gifted
Follow.
Savina.
Instagram,
Gifted
TikTok,
Savina.
YouTube. Follow the platform. Ayo.
Thank you. Ayo. Mwah.